Whether it's a lager or an ale, whether it's a stout, light, dark, or pale. If you can brew it, Chad can review it. It's time for Chad's Beer Reviews. He's not quite an amateur, not quite a connoisseur, but regardless of the brewer, he's got taste in beer for sure.
You can tell just by his gut, this guy is a bona fide beer nut.
So whether it's a porter or an IPA...
Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's. My new microphone here. Wish it would go a little bit closer to me, but this is as good as it's gonna get. Anyways, as my shirt says, I love New York, or at least I used to, until I saw the rest of the country. Continuing with our theme of New York beers, this is Old Capitol by Keegan Ales down in Kingston, which is only, an hour south of here. They only make 3 beers, and I've done the other 2, Mother's Milk and Hurricane Kitty. Let me just read you the description on their website. Old Capitol, named for Kingston area's rich historical heritage, is reflective of traditional tastes. Simply put, it's a golden, crisp, and refreshing beer. Whether it's out on a Saturday night with the gang or home with dinner midweek, Old Capitol's exceptional smoothness makes a great choice for every occasion. So it actually doesn't even really say all that much about it. It just says it's a regular generic ale. It doesn't say if it's IPA or... I thought this might have been like a Hefeweizen, but I don't think that it is. And Old Capitol means Kingston was the first capital city of New York, and now it's here in Albany, where I live. Looks like a glass of tropical juice. A very nice head on that. It's got a nice golden color, a little hazy. I don't see any sediment in it. It's got a white, foamy head, maybe like a finger or so there. Yeah. It's got a pretty hoppy aroma. I don't notice anything else. So it doesn't quite smell like an IPA. I mean, there's definitely some floral notes. So I don't know if this is going to be more bitter or malty. Well, it's definitely not a Hefeweizen, but it does have a slight banana and clove kind of taste to it that is typical of a Hefeweizen. It's got a distinct hop signature to it. There's a, it's fairly bitter, but not too bad. It's I don't want to call it mild, but it's definitely not, generic tepid beer. Yeah, a little bit of banana and clove, some bitterness. Not a whole lot going on. It's pretty run of the mill. So let me just take one more. Sorry. Yeah, it's I wouldn't call it bland because there definitely is taste, but it's not really exciting. So, I mean, it's okay. I guess I'll finish this up, and I got another one in the fridge, and we'll come back with my final thoughts on Old Capitol. I'm back. Not really liking this Old Capitol that much. I mean, it's just a blonde ale, and these are pretty bland, average beers to begin with. Like, I guess they're intended to be session beers, and I think it would work as that, but just really isn't a lot to appreciate here. Yeah, it's got some hops to it, a little bit of lemony kind of citrus flavor, but it's really weak. It has kind of like a yeast, like almost dough, kind of dry, like aftertaste. Just no real no real flavor going on here. Yeah, so it's definitely not awful, but it's just really not doing a lot for me. So it's hard for me to honestly recommend it. So I'll give it a C plus. So that's a C plus for Old Capital by Keegan Ales. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.